Okay, guys, so we're live. It's Monday night, so it's another Scrapping Irish Live, and great to have you all on board. I just need to check a few things first, as usual. So we're just going to make sure we are live, and then I'll get into the chat and we'll see who we have in here. Just get my phone chat up as well, because that's sometimes a little bit more helpful. So I hope everyone has been good. I was just watching a video there on YouTube, and here we go. Sorry guys, just making sure we have everything up. So we have the chat up. Now let me get back to the other screen to make sure everything is okay on that screen. Okay, so I think everything is up and running. So we'll get into the chat and see who was in. So Dirt Rider, great to see you. UK Scrapper, second like, thanks for being in. Miratic Acid, thumbs up. Let me see, Scrap Dog, great to see you, Scrap Dog. Enjoying your dumpster diving videos there. Vandal Vlogs, great to see you as well, enjoying your videos at the moment. Scrapman50, great to see you. Paul Charthall, good to see you. Let me see, sorry, what else did I miss? I don't think so. So guys, share it out. Feel free to share it out, and we'll see, can we get a few more people in here. So I hope everyone had a good day. As you can see from the little thumbnail that I have up there, I was busy busy playing with the assets again. So I have a few different things sitting in acid at the moment, pins and gold flakes from different stuff. Now, Bobby, welcome in. Great to see you, Bobby. So, as anybody, you guys in the scrap world noticed that the scrap prices over the last week have been very fluctuation. Barry West is in, and Bobby Holden, and Braveheart Scrapper. Great to see you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, guys, on the way in. Really appreciate it. Anyone that does. So I have my Pringles here beside me, and I have my beverage of choice tonight in a Snobby Scrap Picker mug. So appreciate that, Scott. Snobby, I have that mug for a while. I have used it a few times. I haven't used that much on the lives lately, but I took it out tonight and said I'd make use of it. I'm still working on these phones. Yeah, scrap prices have been very volatile in the last week. I've noticed copper took a bit of a nosedive, but it's beginning to creep back up. Gold prices took a nosedive as well. Tim Palmer, great to have you in. Thanks for being in. Let me just set this camera a bit lower if I can. So I don't really look at the camera, to be honest. The camera just looks at me. Let me see. UK Scrapper, great to see you in again. You were in here fairly early. Barry West just saying hello to everyone there. Just stopping in for a few. Well, thanks. Appreciate you taking the time and stopping in. Mike Dando, good to see you. Now I'm just going to pop over to the YouTube side. I just want to get the chat up and running there as well. So that I want to make sure the sound is off on that one. Sorry guys, bear with me for a moment. And I'll be popping back in to see who's in the chat. There's a few after coming in, and we'll say hello to them. Let me go here. Okay, I might as well let my ad play. Okay, let's see who's popped in. Barry West, Jim is Journey Grace, great to see you. Everyone's saying hi to each other there. which is good. I still won't sell my gold unless it hits 3K. It'll be a long time before it hits 3K at the moment. Gold prices are fairly fluctuating. Estonian Scrapper, great to have you in. My friend, enjoying your videos at the moment. Your teardown videos, very interesting stuff. Let me see, UK Scrapper, Tim Palmer. So guys, what have you been up to? What has everyone been up to themselves? Let's see, I'm still working on these mobile phones. So in there, you can see them in there, boards and stuff that need to be sorted. And I'll just keep adding to them. And once I have all these scrapped out, I'll go working on them. Yeah, I think I got that shark Scrapman 50 that you have no intention of ever selling your gold. I can understand that fully. After all your hard work getting it, it's something you don't want to get rid of. And see, I appreciate that. To be honest, I'm working. I don't need to get rid of mine either. So any gold I'll get, like even this year now, I haven't even melted any gold this year. I still have it just in powder form. So it's something that I'll probably do melts next year. I'm going to leave it now till next year to melt them. I think I have last weigh, I think it was 2 ounces. Was it 2 ounces, 2.5 ounces to melt? But I don't think I'll bother melting it this year. I'll leave it to next year and add more to it. That's the plan anyhow, unless something drastic happens that I need the money. But if I don't need the money, I'll just leave it as it is. Let me see. Good evening, Scrapper Irish. How are you? Kevin McGrath, great to see you, Kevin. I'm good, Kevin. Thanks for asking. How are things with you? Weather has changed here. It's got chillier and wet, which is not unusual for this time of year. But we had a couple of storms. I think we had 2 storms, one on Thursday and one on Saturday. So that brought a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but didn't bring any scrap. So scrap's kind of dried up over here. This time of year, a lot of people don't bother ringing me or telling me they're a bad thing because they don't want anyone around that, especially now with the COVID and stuff like that. They don't want people around the houses. So I'll have to wait till next year and see if I get any more stuff. I'll just have to work on what I have here, like these phones and the RAM chips that I have to work on, stuff like that. That's what I'll be working on. I was watching, what video was I watching there the last day? I'm trying to think now, but they picked up, it might have been, was it Mike's US Mike? It might have been an US Mike video. He's still getting lots of stuff. So he's built up a good reputation and he's got his regulars and stuff like that. So he's always going to have stuff. Estonian Scrapper's working on stuff from cars at the moment. He was taking from his Audis parts that were replaced in his car, and he was scrapping them out. Interested in a few little things in them. So, what have you been scrapping out, guys? I see what Estonian has been doing. Scrapman 50, are you working on anything at the moment? Let me put the link out there in case anyone actually wants to come up. Keep forgetting to put the link out. There's the link if anyone wants to come up. So we'll see if there's any gold underneath that. I don't think there is on these phones. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are the newer type Nokis that didn't have the gold under them. Yeah, correct. So no gold, but still got our chips and stuff on the back, which will all add up. ordered a new computer chair, so hopefully that will be here within a couple of days. So then I can change location when I'm doing my lives and stuff. I don't have to do them in this room. I can do them in another room. Ro was in. Ro, how are things? How are you getting on? Pounds of RAM. Come on, Ro. Yeah, I have some RAM I need to start working on as well. I need to start taking the chips off it. Scrap map 50. Nope, not really. I'm waiting for more scrap to start up again. It's only worth doing if I have a lot of a jam. It's only, especially the e-waste, you have to have a lot of it to make it worthwhile. It takes a lot of time as well. So as you can see from the picture, I think I have 4 or 5 jars of different things going at the moment. I have different pins, I have connectors, I have some ribbon wires going, a couple of different things on the go. But I picked up 2 laptops and a scanner today. Okay, it's not too bad, Kevin. At least you've got something to keep you busy. Bobby Holden just saying hello. You done the cooker yet? Oh yeah, Tina has a cooker to get through. There should be some little bits of brass and stuff like that in there, Tina. Should have some brass, maybe some little copper connected, but sometimes a lot of them can be aluminium. But hopefully get a little bit of brass out of it and get a bit of copper out of it, make it worthwhile. I just wasted things on candy. I don't get a single trick-or-treater, sorry. Yeah, same here. We had no trick-or-treaters this year because of the lockdown. So I didn't need to buy any candy. I knew there was no trick-or-treaters going to be around, so I didn't have anything got. Wish this button would work. I don't know what that is about. So again, another one of them boards without any gold on them. So put it in the pile. They'll be dealt with later. All I'll do is keep stripping these phones out. I'm trying to get the nice, easy phones to work on tonight and leave the more difficult ones for another night. I have 2 nice size bags of candy. Pick from kids can't have the chocolate. Okay, guys, I see someone in the basement. Estonian Scrapper has decided to come up and join me. So, Estonian, how are you?
Hello, everybody.
How are you getting on today?
And thank you, Irish, for bringing me in. And it's quite late here. It's about 10 p.m. and 15 minutes. But I knew that you are gonna be up today with the live show, so I stood up and wait a little bit and here you are.
Yeah, I appreciate you staying up and give me a bit of your time. I was just saying there that I was watching some of your videos. You're taking apart some of the stuff from the car, some of the stuff you took from your car when you replaced the new parts in it. So there's some nice, interesting things in it.
Yes, thank you. And when I watched one of your videos, when you went to outside and took some pictures and with the drone footage,
Oh yeah.
some castles and some things like that. I love that video so much because we are scrappers and scrappers often don't post videos like that, but your video was quite different, and I'm gonna say that I really enjoyed that because that was different. That was really different, and I like videos that are different because, for example, scrappers, if they post their videos every day or you know every second day. I'm sorry, I'm Estonian. It's hard to put some words.
Okay, I know
But
what you mean.
you know, if some scrapper or some guy puts videos on every day how to scrap a microwave every freaking day, and yeah, I know how to scrap that, but I don't have to watch that video every single time because I already know how to, scrap those things. And what keeps, channel fresh, like you, scrapping Irish, as you do. You are going outside. You're, filming or recording those
Mhm.
beautiful, just beautiful landscapes and those castles and drone videos. That's just awesome. These are things that people wanna see. They don't give a jack about if you are scrapping microwaves. You know
Yeah, I know.
every
I
every freaking month. They they don't they wanna see differences and stuff like that. And you scrapping Irish, you can bring that. And when you went outside and you were driving with your car and went to that those beautiful places and stuff like that, I really enjoyed that
Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
video.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed making it. I like to do different things because like that I said I was going to do some different stuff on the channel, but you're going to have to turn down your YouTube a bit. Estonia, I can hear we're getting a. That's it. Okay, can't hear it now. So yeah, but I said I was going to do different stuff on the channel. But this time of year, with the weather being bad, I won't get too many of them videos out. So it'll be next year before I get to do more of them videos. But I enjoy doing them. I enjoy flying the drone, which is a bit of fun. And same as I seen, who was it? Was it Ali Mack put up some different places in Scotland? He put up some photographs of different stuff in Scotland, and it was I enjoy them videos. I enjoy people seeing where they live and seeing what else they do besides scrapping.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I have been watched some things that mechanical has been done, and for some reason I have been a subscriber for a mechanical quite a long time, but I haven't seen his videos for
Oh
some
yeah,
reason. I don't know what is the cause. And even a Braveheart scrapper, which is Tina, as we know.
yeah.
I have been subscribed to her channel, but I haven't seen a month her videos or any activity.
Oh yeah,
But
she must be live. She must be live on a is it Tuesday night or Wednesday? Tuesday night, I think. Tina does be live. Am I right, Tina? Is it Tuesday night you to go live? But yeah, so you'll catch her on her lives, and Ali's live on a Thursday night.
yeah, maybe. But yeah, I don't have any explanation for that. But
You're going to
I
cover the time.
hope.
Like you're 2 hours. You're 2 hours ahead of us. So like we go live at 8. Like that's after 10 for you over there in Finland. So again, you might be doing other stuff at that time of night, getting ready for the next day and stuff like that. So it's hard to keep up with everyone's videos, especially with the time differences.
Yeah, I'm quite aware when your videos. I'm sorry. When your live streams are gonna be, up. Especially when Snobby Scrap Picker is gonna be taking a live show.
Yeah.
He's doing a was it a 9 p.m. in UK time? Am I
No,
right?
I think it's 7 p.m. UK time at the moment.
Okay. All right. 7 p.m. UK time. Then it's gonna be here 9 p.m. In let's say UK time. And if at the Saturday evening, when Raffle Scrapper is doing, his live stream, it's 3 hours.
He done more than 3 hours last weekend. I think he done 4 hours, was it? I think it was 4 hours live he done, and the week before he done 6 hours. So he's no set time, Raphael. He kind of just goes with the flow, and that's it. However the show is going, if there's enough activity happening, he'll stay on. If things have quietened down, he'll just call it into the show. Regardless, I'm kind of sticking to 2 hours, and that's it. Because it's just I've other stuff to be doing, like work the next day, to get ready for work, get stuff sorted out. So I kind of just do my 2 hours, and that's it. Your lives, you kind of go. You don't have a set time for when you go live. You just decide to go live, and that's kind of it, is it?
Yeah, it's quite the same. And it's I live in Northern Europe, and it's quite sometimes hard to get any live stream here. Usually I can get Snobby Scrap Pickers and the Raffles streams, but those people who are in West Side, just like in America or somewhere, that those time zones are just not good for me, because if they are starting in a west zone about maybe 2 p.m., it's gonna be here in Northern Europe about maybe 10 p.m. and I'm gonna be asleep that night.
No, same as that. Like a lot of the guys that go live in America, they start at around 6 maybe or 7 in the evening their time, which over here is like 12 at night. So again, I find it hard to catch them, but I try and get in if I can for a few minutes and just say hi to them and stuff like that. I just want to say hi to a few people that came into the chat there. Ali Mack came in. Let me see who else. Dirt Rider's in. Tim Palmer I said hi to already. And anyone else? No, I think that. Partness came in. I seen Partness coming in, and AJP Garden Machinery was in. And is there anyone else there that I missed? No, I think that was it. They came in there afterwards, but I just put the link out there if anyone else wants to join us. Feel free, guys. Let's see. I'm just taking these phones apart at the moment. So what are you working on at the moment, Estonian Scrapper? What sort of stuff are you taking apart?
I'm gonna turn on lights a little bit. I did how can I say, I don't wanna cut with the police, but maybe some people will know that if I wanna, get some stuff to scrap and to show you, I must buy those
Yeah.
things. But a few nights ago, we have a electronics shop quite close, and people can bring those old electronics and stuff to the behind that shop and leave them there. But me, a little thief, I'm lurking around there because I'm a scrapper, and lately, if I can show you, I haven't scrapped that thing never ever before. It's new for me. Maybe you can see here. I can bring it a little bit closer. I'm gonna remove my rat, and this is a free tree. No, god damn it.
3.
You can put free CDs in here.
Yeah.
It is you can move those doors. These are doors, and I hope I can. Okay, I can close those again. I'm gonna push the button. I'm gonna move it around here. No, please don't do that. Okay, that one moves.
Yeah. So
it's clearly here is some kind of problems. It has a if I can show you here FM radio, and also that thing has if I can pan my camera here, built-in amplifier. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
But,
so
but
are you're going to do the scrap out with you of it, yeah? Or are you just going to try and fix it?
I think I'm gonna try to I'm gonna fix my camera right here. I think you can see it's damaged.
Yeah, got a bit of a break there, yeah.
Yeah, damaged inside here. So I'm trying to fix that thing over here. Yeah, it's old CD. No, that way. Old CD player, but there is a little scrap value. Yeah, I can get a few boards or a few aluminum heat sinks or stuff like that. But yeah, maybe 20 or 30 cents or something.
Yeah.
But if I can fix that somehow, I'm gonna no. Come on, open up. Open up, you bastard. All right. There is some problems with those gears. So those
it's a cog system usually on the bottom of them, and sometimes it's a bang. It jumps off the little wheel system. So sometimes it's just a matter of opening it up at the back and putting it back on the correct thing, or the belt might have slipped off a motor. But if you can fix it, you might be able to sell it for more value than scrapping it.
Yeah, and I think if I can get it work or somehow, that's quite easy fix. It's gonna take a little bit time, but I'm gonna move that my screen, and now you can have a wide
Yeah,
picture.
wide
How
angle.
does it look like? And if I'm gonna turn it just a little bit, you can see how does it look in backside. Here is the speaker output, and lower here you can see auxiliary and subwoofer output. And yeah, this is how it looks like.
Yeah, I see there.
I have
And
I have never seen that thing ever in my life.
yeah, I see one thing before. I just want to say hi to a few people that have just come in there. So Johnny Five has come in to say hi. Scrap It Man has come in to say hi. Crypto has come in to say hi. So a few of you. I just have to pop out for a second, Sonia. I just have to take a phone call. There's someone looking for me there. So you're in charge of the show until I come back. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Just need to take this phone call.
Crypto, hello girl. You can scrap the scrapper. Thank you for coming in. Dead Rider 500. Hello. Johnny 5. Hello, Johnny 5. So, how are you people doing? Let me know in the comments. Hello, Parknest. Hazy Days. Good evening, guys. Hello, Hazy Daisy. I'm gonna cut off some lights. I make mechanical. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Some boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie. Halloween, boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie. Raffle Scrapper, hello. Hello, friend. Paul Shortal. All quiet here. Hey, yeah, we are not quite scrapping garbage is, dealing his business. He's gonna be back quite in short time, and we will be back right the moment. Dirt Rider X500. Yeah, hello, Golden here in Indiana law. Yeah, it's quite cold here also in Finland, and it's maybe about a few degrees above freezing level. So it's raining water here, but I believe when few degrees gonna drop. We're gonna have some snow, I guess.
Oh, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call.
No problem, Irish, no problem.
Now, let's see who's been in since I went. Raphael Scrapper, Hazy Days. Let's see, John Ladd has come in. Tim Palmer is in already. Hazy Days. What happened, Irish? I'd take a phone call then. I'm back in again. Would you lower down the YouTube there with Estonian because we're getting feedback?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, that's it. It's working now. So I'll just put the link out there if anyone wants to come up. So sorry about that, guys. I just had to take a phone call. Work related as usual. You can never get away from work. And there we go. So I'll just bring the chat up again. Where's the one on me today? Yeah, it was wet and windy here, Raphael Scrapper, for the last couple of days, but today it was just windy, or just rain, no wind. What was the weather like in Finland at the moment? Estonian Scrapper, hello?
Yes.
What was your weather like in Finland?
Kind of windy or stormy because how it's gonna look. Swedish and Norwegian people gonna send some nasty winds and storms to Finnish and Estonian guys, because all those storms they are coming off. They are starting from a Atlantic Ocean. The first, regions that gonna get those storms are Norwegians and Swedish guys.
We get the storm first out in the Atlantic. What are you on about? Have to come through Ireland and England before, and Scotland, before it gets over near ye at all. You do avoid the big storms. We get the big storms over here.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Snobby Scrub Picker, and I just think that Snobby Scrub Picker is all day long wet as a rat. because we know how English summer looks like.
Mm-hmm.
That dirty rat is wet as a rat. I'm not gonna say any bad. It is just humor. I know. I'm Estonian. I do have a bad humor. I have a dirty humor. But I know, people like you, people like Snobby Scrub Picker, they do understand me. And I know that the fact that when Estonians say something about British guys, there is a twitch. There is a small twitch.
Yeah.
And if I say to Snobby, "Hey, you, Sloppy," and just that single word gonna upset him.
Hazy Days, welcome. Another, I forgot to mention real bad weather.
Hazy Days, hello.
Bad weather. Estonian, you're going to have to lower down the YouTube. You have it up too loud. We can hear feedback.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
No, I can still hear it.
I didn't catch it right now. Come again, please.
He's got headphones on as well. I don't know why it's feeding back.
You have YouTube volume turned up too loud.
Your monitor, it's your speakers.
Speakers.
My YouTube.
It's not YouTube because otherwise there'd be a delay. It's your actual StreamYard.
StreamYards, yeah. You have the speakers up too loud.
Yeah, I have
Again, pop up.
I have been reported with that issue. A few times. I cannot do anything about that because my laptop, which runs that StreamYard, uh, that volume is completely zero, and I'm using.
Yeah, it's working now. It's okay now. It's working okay now. Anyhow, Hazy Days, welcome. How are things with you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm just waiting for a video to edit. I just done a whole video, recorded it, 10 minutes of me sitting there eating some stuff, and then when I went to take it off my memory card, stick it onto my computer. What I do, I put my memory card in my computer, I create a file on my computer, and then just drag it across. So then it's actually on my computer, so I can delete the card.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the one, 10 minutes of me sat there. As I pulled it across, something happened, and it just disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah,
like, I do the same. I do usually take it from the card onto the laptop, and I have a folder created in where it is, and then I work on that. But
that's what I do. That's what I do. So I don't know what happened because I'm using my laptop. It's the pad, the pad on the actual laptop. It's not the mouse.
Yeah.
Something happened whether I've double clicked something or done some voodoo fucking magic. I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated. I wanted to kick my dog and everything. So what I done, I still had a little bit of the stuff left. There was spicy sausages. Still had 2 left. So I thought, I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. I'm going to get back out the kitchen and see what I can do.
Do them again. Eat them. Cook them and eat them again.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm enjoying your videos, the ones with your camping and your out for your cycles.
Out in the wild. Yeah, to be honest, I'm doing that to help myself because I've been in a dark place lately, and getting out and having a bit of exercise and being in the wild is doing me the world of good.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. Like a bit of exercise and a bit of fresh air and away from all the grief and all the whatever's going on. It's amazing how it can help straighten out your head or give you a bit of space.
Yeah, and I, making videos of them as well. It's nice. It's nice to look back. And the reason I do my videos, to be honest, is because in years to come, my kids can go back and see how crazy their dad was.
Yeah, they can be showing their kids and go, look what granddad used to do.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But
it's when granddad is going through some stuff. And
he's having a mental breakdown. Yeah, Harry can show him when I dragged him around the woods in the pissing down rain.
So when he's dragging his son around, he goes, "Well, my father dragged me around, so you're getting dragged around."
Yeah. But you know what? The boys love it. They love the outdoors, and it's much better than sitting in, especially with all this lockdown. Getting out and having a bit of exercise and
You'd be still coming out here lockdown, are you, or is it still carrying on?
We're coming out of the lockdown, but we're still trapped in Wales. We're not allowed to because England's going into
they're going to do a 5-week lockdown, is it, or something?
I think it's 4 week. They're going in. I think they're going in on next week, is it, or Monday? No, today.
I've taken another phone call, so you're in charge there for a minute.
Okay, I think it's today they're going into lockdown anyway. Yeah, so because England's going into lockdown, it means we can't enter England, which is unless you've got a real valid reason, But it is what it is. We're allowed to travel freely around Wales again, which is a good thing,
Hazy Days. I haven't, reached up to you. So, what's your channel about, if I can ask?
It's just about me. I do a bit of music. I do some eating challenges. I build 3-string guitars. Basically, my channel's about whatever I'm interested in at the time. It's whatever I'm doing. If I think it's worthy for a video, or other people might like it, then I'll video it. But I started my channel purely because of my music. I write songs and stuff, so it's just an outlet for my music,
All right, nice to hear.
That was about 13
All
years.
right. Can some moderator can put up Hazy Daisy link into the comments so I can check it out?
Yeah, put Hazy.
Hey.
If any of the moderators are in
Hazy
here,
Daisy.
It's actually Hazy Daisy. I'll forgive you because I definitely can't speak your language.
Yeah. He can speak English, and he could. Well, we could say a certain amount of English, and he can speak Estonian, and he can speak. Can you speak Finnish?
I speak 4 languages.
There you go.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Estonian is my mother language. Russian is kinda okay. English, I'm gonna improve it, and Finnish is kinda mother language for me.
Yeah, I can't even speak my native languge.
Yeah, I can speak a little bit of Irish, very little. But,
I can speak a little bit of Welsh, but only Border and shit like that. Well, the teacher makes you say as you enter the Welsh room, you know.
Yeah.
I can just speak English on a good day. Yeah.
And what embarrasses me is we'd say in Ireland we get a lot of American people come to live in Ireland. They like to come over where their ancestors came from and retire to Ireland, and they learn the language. They learn to speak Irish, and I'm here like, oh, I can't even speak. I grew up in Ireland all my life, and I can't speak Irish. And you come and you've learned it within a couple of years, you know.
Yeah, crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest. It's I don't think it's our fault. It's the education system's fault.
Yeah.
And the way it is, we should. Well, my Welsh should be my first language. You know.
Слышите? Ай, ребята.
Thank you, Ro.
Если хочу, я могу говорить немножко по-русски. Я думаю, что это в принципе не нужен, потому я хочу говорить о себе, что вы люди, вы очень приятно, заебись, и мы вместе будем хуярить.
Does Baruski mean a beer?
Извините?
Does Baruski mean beer?
Пиво.
Not beaver. Beer.
Пиво. If you're asking how it's in Russian beer, it's pivo.
Oh,
it's
pivo.
Pivo.
Okay. You said Baruski.
Yes.
What does Baruski
mean? Raw Records Estonian, you need to push the link and take a break.
There's a link for my channel in the chat.
Yeah, the link was there. I put it up on the screen. Let me find it again.
They'll keep you entertained for days.
There's Hazy Days link. If anyone's looking to see what sort of videos Hazy does, he does music. He does. He didn't do any music this Sunday. I was hoping he'd be on Sunday night, but I presume you were too busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, and if I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. You know.
Yeah. So then who did I go on to then last night? I don't think I watched any YouTube then because you'd usually be on between 8 and 9 or something around that time.
Yeah.
And I was checking YouTube.
I was thinking about it in between 8 and 9. I was thinking, should I just go up and do it? And I wasn't feeling it. It's pointless doing it if I'm not feeling it, you know.
Oh yeah, there's no point if now last week I didn't feel like doing it, but I came on, and then once I came on I was grand, you know. But I just stick to the 2 hours anymore, and that's it. I won't go above the 2 hours, and because once you start going above it, and then the next week people want you to do it again or whatever. So know 2 hours, and that's it.
I know. With my live show, I started off 2 hours. I was doing 2 hours, then as the months would go in, the drunk hours get in, and people don't want to leave, and it's going on for 3 hours, 4 hours. You know, I mean, some of my live shows went on for 7 hours, like a state I was in. And you just get drunker and drunker and talk more shit. You know,
Yeah.
and you're telling you know it's a public forum at the end of the day. You're open to the world.
And it's up there for everyone to see, like.
And you're telling, like, I'm honest as the day is long. And the drunker I get, the more I'll fucking say I don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a bit dangerous sometimes. You know?
Drunken body, sober mind, they say.
Yeah. Rose saying I wrote a song for you. When did I write a song for Iris?
I don't think you wrote a song for me, no.
I don't think so. I mean, how drunk was I?
I think it was that song about the 5 guys you had.
Did I? I might have. I mean, I don't know. I used to just make up songs. I might have made up a song once. Who knows?
But
Who knows?
yeah, no, the YouTube can take a lot of time if you get too embedded or too worried about YouTube. It can really take over your life, can't it? Like, you know, it's just,
yeah, it can.
You know, you have to realize
it's fun. You should just stop. You know.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not real life.
No, and there's no one that's going to be making millions out of it. And if you're not enjoying it or anything like that, then it's time to give it up.
Yeah, like I only do it really. It's to archive parts of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what's up, Johnny?
Good to see you.
Hello, Johnny.
Johnny, how's the back, Johnny?
Much better. I'm a lot better now.
Good.
She's starting to look a little bit like Hulk Hogan, Johnny.
My foot's still a bit bubbly when I stand on it, but apart from that, it feels like the blood's rushing to it, if you know what I mean, because I cut the circulation in my foot. So
yeah. How'd you cut the circulation?
So I tore my hip muscle off my back muscle completely.
And that stops your circulation, does it?
Yeah, my foot all swelled up and what?
Oh shit!
And then when it all calmed down, I've got internal bruising and all muscles. But I'm a lot better now. I've got a little bit in bottom of my calf, and then my foot's still a bit. But apart from that, I'm a lot better.
Yeah, my hand's gone back to normal now from where I had that capral tunnel thing.
Yeah. I can do it bench again, but I've got to put my foot on window ledge. But apart from that, it won't go flat down. When I put my foot totally down, it tries to lift up.
Yeah, take it easy. Don't do any more injuries.
You know? So, Johnny, you're going into lockdown for 4 weeks, I hear?
Let
me know when it's over. I've had enough now. I'm not listening. Not listening.
I can't see an end game. I can't see a solution. It's either we're all being taken for a ride, and there's just some sinister plan.
There's a lot more going on than the virus. Let's put it that way.
I'm not going down that road. No conspiracy theories here. Good luck. Forget it. I'm moving that subject on. So
that'll do for me. I'm quite happy.
Yeah, I'm just stating the obvious.
Yeah. So, I'm not
quite happy to take that subject.
On a very serious note, when I see him in the chat there, I wanted to say hello to Shark Scrapper first. I seen him popping in, but Ralph Morrick has popped into the old chat there. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, it is true. What Ralph Morrick did put a video out yesterday.
Oh, he did. I actually watched the whole thing.
Yeah, and I actually shared it on my community tab, hoping that more people would see his video, hopefully, because he's trying to get his watch hours up as well. So, Ralph, enjoyed your video, and he was making a little snail mail, and I'm just waiting for me to get enough gold so we can make one in gold for me.
Oh, yeah. I actually come across the video because of you, Irish.
All right, okay. So
that's why I seen it. I can't help but think that your sticker in the background is
I stuck it up there one night just to check. I was doing something on the live and I just stuck it up there, and I've left it since. I haven't gone near it. I was just checking the sticker on the show. Someone said to me, I had them here, and someone goes, I had it out like that, and someone goes on the show, that's not a sticker, it's only a card. And I said, no, it's a sticker. I took it off, I just took it behind me to prove it was a sticker, and I've left it there since.
You need more around it.
No, but you see, this isn't proper. I haven't set this thing up right in here yet. as I said earlier on the show, I ordered a proper computer chair now. Once that computer chair comes, I'm going to set up I'm going to get a green screen behind me and stuff like that, you know?
Okay, yeah.
So that's the plan.
It just looks like a lonely old sticker just sat there wondering what it's doing.
I'll remove him. Come down. No, he's gone.
I thought it was covered in damage.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Stick it to your hoodie.
Yeah, I was just proving a point. I think it was Scrapman 50. I think it was. They said that's not a sticker; it's only a card. And I said no, it's a sticker. And I had to actually open the sticker, stick it on the wall to prove it. So many cynics in the world.
Oh yeah, there is.
I go off about it.
Maybe it wasn't Scrapman 50 either. I don't know who it was, but I had to prove it was a sticker one night. But,
you're just watching YouTube. So it's going well.
What else was going to say in there to you? There was something. Yeah, so Ralph, I was talking about Ralph's video. Yeah, so Ralph doesn't put out too many videos, but I enjoyed that video, and we waited a long time for him to put it out. So hopefully we won't have to wait as long for the next one. I think he's waiting on a 3D printer to come, and I really look forward to seeing that in operation. 3D printer.
I think he's done a great job. I was very impressed on his Dremel work.
Yeah. I was impressed with his making the mold for it. The amount of effort that went into the sand and getting it, setting up the pipe so that the flow was correct on it and the ear holes and everything.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot.
But I was wondering how he was going to get the mold out with the whole thing around the eyes and everything. But I didn't realize that they pull it out and some of the sand sticks to it, and it's
and then
quite a lot of work. It's not just sticking it in and pouring it in; it comes out perfect.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of work to it. That's why I definitely said I had to share that video out, because it was a lot of work went into making that video. And then, as you said, the Dremel work, getting the Dremel and making sure the curves were right and getting around all the little bits and pieces without cutting it in two.
Yeah, because what I thought you'd have to do is make like a silicone mold around the plastic one, so then you can pull it off, so it's absolutely perfect. And then with the silicone mold, you make another mold out of that. So then
I'm tired of typing.
So then when you put that in the sand, you just pour your metal straight onto it and it burns it away.
Yeah. No. Now
that would be lost foam casting.
How long did it take in real time to do that mold?
About 45 minutes.
Well, that was good. I thought it would have been longer.
Some between 45 minutes and an hour ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And funny thing is, because in the video I pretend that I first turn on the furnace, then start making the mold, then check on the furnace, then do the rest of the mold. But I actually did the mold first, and then turned on the furnace, because I had no idea how long I would be working on the mold, and set the whole thing up. And then I just turned the furnace on and filmed the individual parts.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's just something that came up, and I figured I'd do it that way.
I want to tell you people something which is quite different with Ralph's videos than the other metal casting, YouTube channels. What Ralph does, which is quite impressive, is I watched his videos. And I watched his video, and Ralph was explaining quite detailedly everything what he's gonna do, what things he's gonna use, how he gonna sand those things, and all those molds and stuff like that. But usually when we go on YouTube and when I see some castings on and stuff like that, we can see a bunch of material, and they're gonna be thrown into a furnace, and the next thing is, hey, here is a pure, nice, shiny looking bar, but what Ralph
it's
does,
called the Big Stack D clones.
Ralph shows every failure that might occur if you do that thing wrong, or if you don't, put that stick in that sand, or I must own it's quite hard to explain, but what Ralph does explain, it's so beautiful, so understandable. So he explains all those little processes that takes to just get that one single snail. That one single snail. And
Hey, welcome to
yeah. There is failures. He said that there are failures. Maybe that the metal don't go where it needs to go, and he needs to grind all that excess pieces of. But maturity.
Listen, it's really quicker for him to watch the video.
Yeah, I watched that video, but
No, but you're right, Estonian Scrapper. Many of metal casters they do exactly the same as Big Stack D. They don't talk in the video. They have some text on the screen. Today I'm going to melt this, and turn it into this. And then they film the feet, and they running around, and then they take something and they put it in, and sometimes they have like a big block of ice also where they put the ingot on. They make exactly the same video. They even put in the same tags ASMR metal melting in the title.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that stuff.
As I told you, I'm truly sorry about that. That I messed up, and I cannot put words in English language. But Ralph, I saw that video, and you explain everything step by step what you're gonna do.
And that's why my videos are so long.
And that's why I love your videos. That's why I love your videos. Yeah. You haven't posted your videos a few months, I think.
Yeah, 3 months, I guess.
Yeah, but the last video you showed, that was just amazing.
Well, thank you. And it was actually just a simple project, because I think I finished the whole thing in all time combined in less than 12 hours, I think, even including the editing. It was quite a simple project.
Your feedback again.
Yeah, you've done a good job. Right, Ralph, I got a question.
Yeah.
If you made a silicone mold out of that snail, so then you could pull it out and then the mold would be perfect.
Yeah.
Is there a solution that you could fill the silicone mold with that go hard, then you take the silicone off and then you stick whatever is inside the sand and leave it in the sand and it'll burn away with the metal?
Yeah, you can use well, it's not really that way. It's kind of like
what I'm saying.
Yeah, lost wax casting. That would be it. Usually they use like plaster of Paris to put the mold in, and then they burn out the actual pattern. So where's the thing? Here it is.
Use a pop, you might get a headache, though.
if you take the little snail and you make a silicone mold of it. Yeah. Then fill the silicone mold with the wax, and then you put the wax mold in plaster of Paris, or investment plaster would be even better.
Yeah.
And then you harden the plaster and melting out the wax, and turn the thing upside down, and then you basically pour inside the plaster, and then the plaster you can like break away when the metal is hardened. Yeah.
Yeah, so you heat the wax before the metal goes in, so then you're left with a cavity.
Yeah, so you burn that out, and the wax basically that drips in like a pan, and you can collect it and reuse it actually. This actually works with cheese wax.
And which would you prefer to use? Would you prefer doing the wax molding or the sand?
Well, you do need some better equipment and special equipment for lost wax casting, I would suggest you check out Veg Oil Guy on YouTube or VOG. He's also in the UK, and he does some awesome lost wax castings. He's now doing lost PLA casting and lost like resin printers. He basically uses specific type of resin for his printer that he can actually burn out of. So that saves him a process. Wax on, wax off, exactly, John Ladd.
Any sign of your 3D printer coming, Ralph?
I just checked. I'm still not to the maximum of the 65 days. They said shipping method 50 to 65 days, and I think I'm at about 60 days. So by this weekend it will be 65 days, and then I'm gonna send them. If I have not heard anything, I'm just gonna send them a message. How about giving me an update on the situation?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
It's weird because the resin, which I also got from Anycubic. There you go. This is the UV resin that the printer uses. This came within, I don't know, within like 2 weeks. It came from China, so yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. Just hardens as it goes.
Yeah.
It's buying some stuff off Facebook Market.
Full of fluid, and there's the build plate kind of goes up and down and up and down, and every time a layer gets lit by the UV light, and that sticks to the other layer, so that builds up and this is quite a big printer, so I'll probably be able to make like these big figures.
Do you know they've got huge 3D printers that instead of use like huge to build buildings, and they stick cement. They stick cement in there. And it goes round. There's layers upon layers and build actual buildings. It's incredible.
Yeah, they actually have plans on putting some of those on the moon and have like little robots collect the dust and extract water from the ice that's on the moon, and then turn it into a cement-like mixture, and then have machines build like segments of like living spaces. And within like a couple of years, all you have to do is send some humans to Lego it all together, and then they can live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, how long are 3D printers out now? They're out what, about 10 years? Are they maybe less?
Yeah, something like that. But 10 years ago, they were insanely expensive, and all you could make was like tiny little things.
Yeah. My brother's had one for a couple of years. They are good.
Yeah.
And where do you get the patterns for the stuff you're going to design? Is there something online where you can just download?
Oh, there's many websites. There's like My Mini Factory. That's a good one. Something with the word Tinker in it, I think it was.
Yeah, there's lots of free patterns.
There's quite a couple. Yeah. And
there's lots of programs where you can design your own stuff too.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do at some point. Just make some. Just take a bunch of Legos to the moon.
I've got loads of it. I'd save them a few billion.
Well, listen, I've got to jump off. I've got to go and sort this video. It's just finished rendering and stuff.
No problem. Thanks for coming up.
No problem. Nice to see you all anyway.
Yeah, good to see you. And enjoying your camping videos and your
good little tent, that, isn't it? I like your hammock thing.
Oh, my hammock, my tap,
yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
only cheap. It's cheap off Amazon, like 20 quid.
It's not a bad idea just to get yourself off somewhere and just chill out yourself, is it?
Oh, Johnny, it's doing me the world of good. To be honest, I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for. I mean, I've sorted myself out. I haven't seeked any help. I'm just doing it myself. I've given up drinking, smoking, and I'm just getting back out into nature, and it's working, you know.
Well, my way of dealing with stuff is like the weight training, but not being able to do it. I've been really down the last few weeks.
Yeah, you got to keep yourself occupied.
Yep. Keep your mind occupied. Keep it. I don't know how you'd say, but at least when everything is kind of building up, you need to.
Sometimes I wish that I was like dull as fuck. Because do you find like dull people don't worry about anything?
Yeah.
I must be. I'm worried too.
And they also pretend to know everything. That's also fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, being intelligent is not all it's cracked up to be.
No, knowing too much stresses you out.
Sometimes it does, yes.
Yeah. But anyway, Peace
Yeah,
out.
thanks, Hazy. And
Thanks everyone in the
look after
chat.
yourself.
Later, Hazy.
Crypto, Alexander.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alexander, I meant to say hi to Alexander. He's popped in, and Flyer FPV is popped in. Dave, I said hello to Jason
I've got a
Hughes.
video going to be up soon.
Yeah,
And,
so we'll
check it out. Listen,
when Hazy puts out his video, I'll put a link on my community chat to it as well. So
I told you the mess up, and to be honest, I think the second one is funnier because of the mess up.
Yeah,
it's because I'm a little bit pissed off in it. You'll see anyway. Anyway,
we look forward to that later. So we will.
I'll speak to you all soon.
Cheers, Hazy. Take it easy.
Later, Hazy. Now that he's gone, I've actually been thinking of casting like a small bronze guitar.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He might like that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I don't know. It just popped in my head when I saw his comment on my video yesterday.
Yeah, so you can use your 3D printer then to make different molds then, can't you? Like
exactly, yeah.
You can put them in the sand and do the same.
Well, you make the patterns. You make the patterns with the printer.
This has been my way of replacing chocolate and crisps and stuff. This is my way.
What's that? Custard? Is it? Hold on.
Natural
yogurt.
Oh, yogurt. I thought it was a custard.
But what I do is I get some a bit like oranges and fruit, and I put them in food processor, and then I pop them in this. Really nice.
We have another scrapper. How do Shark Scrapper?
Hello, Sharky.
So, Shark, are you all ready for your big day tomorrow in America?
Oh, God help us! I hope so.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk either which way it's going to go or anything like that. I'm just saying in general, it's a big thing. It's a big thing for the whole world is looking on actually. So the whole world is watching to see what the outcome is going to be.
Oh, yeah. I've been checking it out. Huh?
Yeah, so no pressure. But yeah, it's wall-to-wall news over here on the Irish news, the English news. They all have people in America looking on it, commenting on it. So it's I can't imagine what it's like on the ground over there. There's probably a lot of tension, I'd say.
It's it's 24/7 news coverage, and it's it's just one election story after another. So we'll get through it. We'll get to the
The thing about G is you know the results fairly quick, don't you? Within 24 to 48 hours, you kind of have it sorted out.
Well, so common misperception. It can take days for the official count to be completed and certified. But we're used to it being wrapped up quickly because people will concede, or once the statistical difference is so large that it's just statistically impossible for them to win, then that candidate.
Yeah. Henry had conceded, hadn't she, during the night the last time she conceded within a couple of hours of it being called.
But the actual official count can take days to get completed and certified.
Okay.
So it's we'll just see how it plays out.
Yeah. So that's enough about the American election now. I just wanted to mention it. That's all. I'm not going to go get involved on which side and who should and what. That's for the American people themselves to vote on, not for me to decide.
Yep. I don't keep politics out of my channel, so I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to wish you well. That's all, isn't it?
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I figured out. I never listened to him before, so why should I listen now? I'll wear the mask. I'll do the stupid hand sanitizer. Apart from that, I don't go out anyway, so they can't really lock me down because I don't go out anyway.
You'd have a lockdown all year round.
Well, we're YouTubers. We want to chat with our friends. I feel sorry for people that are used to being out all the time with their friends.
Yeah.
So they'll find it the hardest. Well, we're YouTubers, and to chat to our friends, we go online.
Yeah, but I think since this year with the COVID, a lot more people have got into YouTube and have been using YouTube as a way of communicating. If you look like the amount of new channels and the amount of
Hey, some of the come out for this, didn't they?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. StreamYards and all these companies that have come on for we'd say doing streaming for meetings and stuff like that because of it. It's going to be the way forward, you know.
Zoom's raking it in.
Yeah, Zoom. Yeah, Zoom meetings. Yeah. There's some awful funny videos up of Zoom meetings gone wrong. Do you ever watch them on YouTube?
People are using the internet.
Yeah.
Want to hear something quite extraordinary that happened in the Netherlands? I just checked some websites, got some pictures here, but it's apparently all over the social media. You might not have heard about it. There was a train or a subway, I guess, and this part isn't below the ground. That the driver of the train actually ran through a blockade, and he would have died if it wasn't for something that stopped the train. He basically landed on something instead of plummeting down into the water. This is what that looked like.
Yep, I think I saw this.
You saw this? Yeah, this is what that looked like. There's a artwork. There's an artwork there of two tails of whales. The one here is straight up. So if it was this one, it would have ran into that. The one here is curved that way. So it landed on there, and the driver got away without a scratch. If this thing wasn't there, then he would have fallen down. This is what that looks like from the other side. It's quite hilarious to see, actually. The name of this piece of art, the artist named this way before this happened, of course. He named this piece of art "Saved by the Whale's Tail."
Yeah.
So that train driver definitely was lucky guy. I think you should go and buy a lottery ticket.
It was on the news today, and people were like amazed, and people were actually like, "Leave it like that. It's an awesome piece of art." But the sculpture, it's not like steel or anything. It's just reinforced like plastic fiber stuff. But it was quite funny to see. The guy was really lucky. All he had to do was just walk back to the other cart and just get out the door on the side. But it was hilarious. But it's still there now, I think. But they're gonna have it removed and see what the damage is to the artwork.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like to be the train driver to explain that one.
I'm going to drop out scrapping. It's trying to restart. I'm on the backup computer and it hasn't been on for a few years. So.
No problem. So it's doing a rake of updates. All right, Johnny. Thanks for being up.
All right.
No problem, Johnny. Take it easy.
Later.
So, Shark, what were you at today? Were you doing a bit of street scrapping or?
No. Oh man, my computer's going wacko crazy on me all of a sudden. No, today was yesterday I processed a whole truckload of computers. So I had the truck full of shells, and then this morning I loaded up a bunch of stainless and some power supplies and the motherboards and things like that over to the yard. Made a quick 50 some odd bucks, and then came back and got back to processing some more.
Welcome in.
Hey Tim.
Hello Tim.
Jack Scrapper, Estonian, Ralph.
Hi Tim.
It was a beautiful day here. It was very cool this morning, mid 50s, and just got up into the 60s today. Beautiful sunshine all day long. So yeah, it was a great day to be outside scrapping.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that it rained all day here in Ireland.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We had that here yesterday.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the weather. It's time of year for it now. Anyhow, sure, we're into November, so it's going to be wet and cold now for the next couple of weeks, and that'll be it. So the scrapping outside. My plan now is to pack away all the chemicals and all the jars of stuff after I finish this last batch for the winter. There'll be no more gold refining now for the winter because it'll be too cold. So that's what I'm going to have to do.
Yep.
What was I going to say? There was something I was going to ask Shark Scrapper there. Oh yeah, Shark Scrapper. Have you noticed the scrap prices going up and down an awful lot in the last couple of weeks, in the last 2 weeks? No, is it over there? Is it staying steady? But over here, it's going up and down constantly.
We've had some variation. Here, wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. Let's see. Today I got shred was steady at 4.75 cents a pound. Power supplies without wire were steady at 8 cents a pound. High grade boards were steady at $1.25, and stainless was steady at 25 cents a pound.
Yeah, no, the prices here, like copper took an awful dive. Was it 3 days ago? It dropped by, I'd say, 20%, but now it's creeping back up again. But it just took an awful dive there. Anyone who had copper built up and was planning on bringing it in didn't bother bringing copper in for a while.
Yeah, I'd have to go check iScrap app to see what the prices are doing, around the country here.
Yeah.
I usually don't get too wrapped around. I don't have the space to store a lot of stuff when prices are down. Waiting for them to come up. So I just sort of keep things moving.
Well, that's the same as said from the iScrap app. That did remember he said people were saying to him, should I hold on to it or should I sell it? And as he said, it all depends. If you have the space to hold on to it, then maybe hold on. If you don't have the space, he said, you're just going to have to move it. You're going to have to take whatever price it is, and that's it.
Yeah.
So Tim, what are you up to these days now that the gardening is finished?
Nothing. I'm a man of luxury leisure at the minute. I need to go and get a part-time job, but I need to decorate my living room. Okay.
Yeah, because you'll be finished. Like, you won't be doing anything in the garden again until what? February, March.
March.
Time.
Saying that, I had a customer phone me today to say, if it's dry, can you come down and cut my grass before Christmas and that, and just to keep on top of it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So and do you do any we'd say, like, would you do repairs of fencing and stuff like that for anyone that you do your gardens for?
Well, someone's asked me to have a look at their fence to see what I can do with it, because their fences blew over with the winds that we've had in the last couple of days. So I've got some posts there, so I'll maybe just go over there and put some extra posts in just to secure it for him.
There might be another option for the winter time, because you'll have a lot of damage to fencing and stuff with the winds and stuff like that over the winter. So it might be another way of getting some form of income in.
Yeah.
Because it's a long time to wait between. So you've November, December, January, and February, 4 months without any real income. As you said, you're going to have to look for a part-time job, and with the way things are at the moment, with the lockdowns and everything, it's hard to get any type of work at all, isn't it?
Well, I've got an advantage. I've got I've been trained on 3 different forklifts. I just need to get them renewed in that, so I can just go into a warehouse and say, look, here's my forklift licenses, and say I can do reach, counterbalance, and bending.
They still gave you the third one to train on, even though you wrecked the first 2?
Hey, Snobs.
Yes, Ralph.
Snobby,
but here's the thing. I can drive a forklift, but I can't pass my car test.
Have you not got a car license yet?
No, I've sat my theory test 4 times and failed it.
Oh, I failed my theory 7 times, I think.
When I went for my driving license, there was no theory test.
No.
All you had to do was get in the car and drive. There's no theory test. It was just drive.
It's even worse now. There's like all separate tests.
Yeah. Yeah, they have the theory test here now in Ireland as well. So they'll bring you out and they'll point at stuff in the car and they'll ask you, where does the oil go, and where does this go and where does that go, So and then there's
you actually have to learn how to use like sat nav and stuff. Also,
yeah, they have to. It's called an independent drive using the sat nav now.
Wow.
They used to tell you to follow signs to a certain place, but now they tell you to use it to do it through the sat nav.
Okay.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys just for a second. I do live in Northern Europe, and I do live in Finland. You guys said that you have a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 copper things you're gonna bring in. I'm gonna tell you something. Here in Northern Europe, especially in Latvia, Estonia, Finland, in maybe in Norway, we have only just copper. We don't have number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have just only copper. And it doesn't matter if you have a... I'm just bring some lights here.
I think we have two grades over here, just good copper and bad copper, basically.
In here, it doesn't really matter what kind of copper you have, because copper is copper. It's a quite expensive material to use, and we don't, especially here in Northern Europe, we don't put those how it's called. We don't classify those in a million different ways that copper can be. We just you brought some copper, we'll take it, and the price is as it is. It's €4, about maybe 20 cents per kilo.
That's a good price.
It's not bad.
No,
Yeah.
and no one doesn't give a jack what that or how that copper looks like. Is it a little bit strained or corroded, or that doesn't mean a jack. Copper is copper, and especially Finnish people or Finnish scrapyards. If you bring in, let's say, that's a kind of beer. That's just a kind of beer, and if it's made out of copper, and you have, you're gonna see some corrosion on it. Finnish scrapyard doesn't give a jack about that, because it's just on the surface. It's just on the surface, and we have only one copper price, and it doesn't
We have
matter.
a couple, I see.
Is it bare bright, or is it a little bit dim, or is it a little bit what is the word I'm looking for?
Is it the same for copper pipes and copper wire? There's an echo.
Kind of, yeah. And
for bare bright wire, we get €5.10 over here per kilogram.
Estonian, your feedback again.
All right, yeah.
I don't know how your speakers keep going up. There we go. It's gone. Is your headphones not working?
Yeah, they work, I guess.
Well, we can
How
hear
is
you
there
on
an
the speaker.
echo if you have your headset on? That's weird.
These are Bluetooth ones. I think they are not might work properly, but I can switch to different ones. So, but hey, all right. I have some things to do, and hey, scrapping guys, thank you for having me here, and I'm gonna just.
If someone wants to put Estonian's link, any of the moderators wants to put Estonian's link in the chat there so they can check out his channel, please feel free and check out some of the videos he does. And it's great to have him up here on the live tonight. So I appreciate you taking your time and coming up, Estonian.
Thank you, Scrappish, Scrapping Irish, Scrappy Trav,
Scrappish Iron,
Tim Grass, Catherine Palmer. And thank you all, and Snobby Scrappicker, thank you for coming in. And I'm gonna close some pictures here.
Later, Irish.
All right.
I'm getting confused here. I need my coffee. Later, Estonian.
So here was something that if you were watching the iScrap app stream, you saw him talk about this.
Hold it still. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Catalytic converter prices dropped.
Oh,
okay.
I must download that app actually, but that app doesn't do anything in Europe really. It's only America, isn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering.
These are average prices around the US.
Yeah. But at least it gives you an idea. Like what Estonian was saying there, like was it $4.50 a kilo he gets for copper? That's a great price because the price of the copper here is about, for the good stuff, is about $3.50 a kilo, and then it can go all the way down to 50 cents a kilo depending on what type of copper it is, whether it's insulated wire or whatever. So if he's getting $4.50 regardless of whether it's number 1 or number 2 copper, that's I think we'll have to ship all our copper to Finland.
Yeah, let's see. We're getting the U.S. average is $2.15 a pound for Bear Bright, and $2.05 a pound for number 1 copper tubing.
$2.05 a pound. So there's 5 pounds or 2 pounds in a kg roughly. So you'd be getting 4 something.
2.2 actually.
2.2. So 2.2 multiplied by how much were you getting? 2 what?
2.05.
2.05.
Yeah. So 4.10.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
It's not bad. It's not
per
bad.
kg, yeah. So we're and then when you convert that to euros, it's about 350 euros. So it's around the same price as we get here in Ireland.
I noticed insulated copper wire has gone up. Last time I turned that in, it was 140 a kilogram. Now it's 150 a kilogram.
Okay.
So that's interesting. I have quite a few boxes of the stuff.
So Snobby's put Estonian's link there. So if anyone wants to check out Estonian's channel, that's his link. And if you want to subscribe, feel free and check out some of his videos. But so I'm going to have to start clearing out some of my copper and aluminium and stuff I had saved up for pop scrap. So hopefully I can arrange to, once this second lockdown is over, that I can arrange to get it to him and collect the boards that he's collected up for me, so that I'll have some e-waste to be working on stripping boards during the winter. Oh yeah, here's let me put that is the link to Ralph's snail mail video. I have it on my community tab as well. I shared it out yesterday, so if anyone wants to check it out.
There it is.
It came out really well, so it did.
Yeah.
Nice and shiny too. It was almost golden color.
Well, not really. It's bronze. If you add aluminium to copper, it turns into it turns into gold, but nice and shiny.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that you were able to get the eyes so well rounded off.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I bet you that was a lot of work on
driven work.
Well, actually, at some point you see me using the big angle grinder because there was quite a big blob in between the eyes, and I was just holding the angle grinder basically like this, and just resting my elbow and going like. And actually it worked pretty well because it got the bulk of the stuff off of there, and then using the Dremel. I didn't even spend that much time on it. I was surprised it worked that fast. I also got a couple of new cutting discs and a couple of sanding brushes, like tiny flap discs.
Joining Scrapper, there's no need to put any stickers or any of them money to the channel. I appreciate you doing it, but there's no need to. I appreciate people
speaking
taking
of
the time,
which,
and coming in and actually taking the time and coming up on the panels and coming into the chat is more than enough. I really do appreciate that. The people doing that.
I need to thank someone who has put a PayPal donation on my about page link.
Yeah.
Because that was the first person to donate.
I don't even bother with a PayPal, to be honest. I see. I'm working full time, so I'm not too bothered about any of the.
No, neither am I. But I never ever ask for it. But this was donated just randomly. I only put the link in there because someone said.
If someone wants to donate, if someone wants to donate, I'll take it. But I don't.
Yeah, I'm not stopping
anyone. I don't expect it off anyone ever, to be honest.
All you have to do now is wait for an Ian Matthews sticker. Yes, and. And by the time I get this thing, is probably going to be all green from oxidation.
So
have to get the Dremel out again and polish the thing again.
So I just did an interesting little experiment. I don't know if you noticed my phone come up a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was timing the time delay between doing something and seeing it on StreamYard and then seeing it over on
the YouTube side. Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah. How long was it?
14 seconds.
Okay, so it's
I'm going to test this as well. 7 seconds on my side.
Oh yeah, that's why I do have the phone chat up, and I'd be looking at the phone chat, and I'd see something going up in the phone chat before it comes up on the StreamYard section.
I've been waiting for a Ralph sticker for over a year. I don't have any stickers yet.
When he gets a 3D printer, he'll be.
I actually will be making something better than stickers. I will probably, maybe even also in bronze.
Ingots.
No, not ingots. Yeah, well, maybe like a small YouTube play button that has the YouTube play button on one side and my channel logo on the other side.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. like the size of like a business card. Maybe that size. Something like that.
UK Scrapper, if he's still there, I'd like to say thanks to UK Scrapper who shared out my video. Just told me there he shared out my video a while ago. So I cheers for doing that. I appreciate that. So what's the plan for your next project, Ralph? Can we look forward to another video fairly quick?
No video for at least another 2 weeks.
So you might as well take that next 3 months.
No, I have a scrapping video related to my work scrap that I need to do. I have a couple of melting videos, some random stuff that I did that I think I need to edit and maybe even film the last bit of. Not that interesting, just casting some ingots. But...
Well, Scrapping Irish, come on, let's recognize how traumatic it was for Ralph to get this one done. He's going to need to take a break now and relax a little.
Yeah, I need to relax. I'm going to get me a coffee and I'll be right back.
Scrapman 50 has actually come up with something really good. When you get your 3D printer, you're going to have to make figurines of all us.
Of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, like a caricature.
Yeah, you're going to have to make caricatures. Yeah.
Maybe I will. I don't know. I've been looking at other people's channels who have all kinds of cool stuff and merchandise, and better to steal an idea the right way than to think of something yourself and it being a mess.
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to Edward Thomas. He came in a while ago and I forgot to say hello to him. So Edward Thomas, if you're still there, thanks for coming in. But and John Ladd is in. I don't know if I say hello to John Ladd when he came in. And I said hello to Crypto. I'm just trying to catch up in case there's anyone I missed in the chat. Don't think. Oh, Justin was in as well. Then going back through the chat.
I don't think I have.
Has anyone melted hard drive platters? Wondering if you melt a lot of them, skim the slag. If the slag has platinum in it. I don't know.
I only have a few of them here, but I have a stack of hard drive platters. Laptop hard drive platters, which are glass, which I'm just going to throw away. But I think I have a stack that's like this tall.
Yeah.
And my crucible is about this big. So guess where they're going?
Yeah, I wonder, as they said there, when the stuff, if you scrape off the slag, would it be platinum?
I think it was it 3 Tips or someone else who did those. I think he had 100 platters and he got less than 0.01 of a gram of platinum, so it's not really worth doing. Because
I think if you sell them on eBay as craft, you'll make more money off them as craft.
Yeah, people like to turn them into craft stuff.
Yeah, you'll make more money from doing that than you will from recycling platinum.
Yeah. And, but by the way, I showed this yesterday. I found half of Thanos in the dumpsters a couple of days yesterday, I think. But
you'll be able to 3D print a leg for him when you get it.
No. The important part is, of course, the Infinity Gauntlet. So guess what that's going to be used for?
Yes, mold.
I'm going to try to make a mold of that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does this come off? Didn't come off him in the movie either.
Yes, it did.
At some point it did, yeah.
Yeah.
UK Scrapper is saying there, if anyone wants a sticker off him, let them know. So UK Scrapper, if you put your email address in so people know where to contact you, feel free.
Does his head come off? I went for the head.
What was I watching? I was watching a video from the Kings of Random. They were
King of Random, yeah.
Yeah, they were. What was it they were doing? They were.
I'm going to get me a coffee. It is inevitable that I have my coffee. Sorry. What was it about the King of Random?
They were the Stretch Armstrong toys.
Oh yeah.
They were putting the air into it first to see how big you could get it before it exploded. And then he put it into one of the big hydraulic presses and just squished them down to see how it would work. Snobby Scrap Picker said if anyone wants a sticker, it's $9.99.
Yeah. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Plus postage.
Yes.
Oh. I got a couple of fans from like an oven, and I flattened the fins. So I'm gonna see if I can turn those and make them pointy and sharp.
And were they aluminum or
no? These are steel. These are steel. If they were aluminum, they were in my to melt pile probably.
Yeah.
I have Scrappy's old mid section that I can maybe melt because he's now completely copper.
Oh, you've changed him to completely copper.
Yeah. He's now all buff, so I gave him a golden necklace. I do need to get find something different for on his head because the halo is kind of boring.
Well, for Christmas, you're going to surely have to put some Christmas lights on him.
I might have something. I'm not sure. I'm going to get me a coffee. I'll be back with coffee, hopefully.
So, Tim, have you any videos or anything coming?
I've got 3 channels up on my 3 videos up on my channel, but I've not got. I'm maybe put a video up once I start putting my Christmas lights up and that, because I usually put my Christmas lights up. If I get anything done between that, I'll maybe, because I need to start getting more content up on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to have the time to do the content as well.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's not hard to put out content. That's easy.
Oh, do you hear the man?
Yeah, listen to the man that took 3 months to put up a video.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you try like Ralph? Why don't you try like Shark there, 2 videos a week? Let's see how you get on with that.
Well, if I didn't have a job, I might.
When you didn't have a job, did you put 2 videos out a week?
No, at least one. And I was on panels even more.
How could you be on panels even more? You're on every panel that I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. There's the ones that you didn't see.
Yeah.
All those panels on that other channel.
In case anyone's wondering, Snobby as well has mugs. If anyone, as well as selling stickers, you can buy this mug off him for, I think it's $19.99, Snobby, yeah?
You on commission, Shark Scrapper?
that was me that was saying it, not Shark.
Yeah, that was Scrapping Irish.
Scrapping Irish. Sorry, Shark Scrapper.
Yeah, I'm on commission. I get 19.50 out of it. He gets the 49 cent.
I remember. I haven't seen him in ages. Lothar 900 is his channel name. I'm not sure how big he is by now, but he made a spoof video about his merchandise. He had like mugs that were like $50, T-shirts that were $100. He had a baseball bat on there that was like $1,500. Just to be silly, and I think he actually sold some of the stuff even.
Ralph put up a video. I want Shark all the time. It's starting to get boring. He wants Shark all the time. Creator puts 1 or 2 videos out a day. Yeah, that's true enough. There's another channel that puts out a few videos a day as well, which I find, I don't know how they have the time for a start, and then I don't know how people can watch. Like if someone's putting 2 videos or 3 videos out a day, I won't watch 3 videos, but I'm them in a day. You know, so I don't know how people find the time to watch their videos.
Well, it does kind of also depend on who it is and what the content is. I mean, I think E-Waste Mike usually puts out 2 videos a day, but they're only like 5. They're only like 5 minutes, so that's not.
That's different. It's only a couple of clips or whatever. But if someone put out a 15 to half an hour video 3 times a day, there's no way I'll be watching it.
Where's the rest of your money?
So I think recognize too what Canadian Treasure Hunter does is he just has the his camera on his head, and he'll record whenever he's just doing stuff, and then he probably goes home and just uploads it, just before dinner or something like that, or during breaks in the day. So it's sort of an ongoing kind of here's the activity.
Yeah. It's there might be 3 videos, but it's of one day's thing. It's the same day. Bits of Scantily Clad Women I could watch all day. Come on, Justin.
Yeah. Couldn't you?
But it's YouTube takes a lot of time. No, I don't edit my videos that much. I try and shoot them with it in mind not to have to edit at all. Where Shark does a lot of editing, he'd have different voiceovers and you'll have different stuff pop up on the screen. So to get the time to do that, I wouldn't be able to do it. To be honest, I'd think I'd go mad.
Well, I never know how a street scrap is going to turn out. So I have no choice. I need to do that, or I'd be putting up 4 and 5 hour videos.
Yeah. The editing bit, as I say, I try and just I get the camera and I video something. I just press stop, and then I set something else up, and I press the record again. I'm here, right? I want you to edit now. It's just I just do it that way,
Yeah, back there.
I don't know how to pronounce this channel's name, to be honest. Do you know, Shark Scrapper, how would I pronounce that? Is it KTech66 or JTech66, or I don't know how you pronounce it, KAJTEK66. But anyhow, welcome in. I'm sorry that I'm very bad at pronouncing your name. But how's the pandemic going? Well, I'm still working away, so I get up in the morning, I still go to work and just get on with it. It's not too bad in Ireland because we're well spread out over the west of Ireland. We're not cramped in on top of each other.
And I am immune, so I don't care.
He's got superpowers.
Yeah, kind of.
And Shark Scrapper is immune as well on the street scraps.
Well, we're waste collection is an essential service.
Yeah.
So we're still allowed to do it. And let's face it, who am I going to bump into when I'm out? I very rarely see people, and I always have plenty of time to put a mask on if I'm going to see someone. So.
What is Ralph at? Making tea, is it?
Coffee.
Cappuccino, actually, to be exact.
Cappuccino. Sorry.
Go grind for me, cappuccino.
But yeah, so I hopefully have a video coming out again on Thursday this week, which is the another part of my golden pins.
Wolverine.
This is the screwy version, though.
Raphael, you're good at pronouncing names. How would you pronounce that?
Khalid 666. Khalid Kashtak. Kashlid Kashtak.
It's Polish.
Kashlid
Polish,
really?
It should be Raphael. Actually, I should have asked. Raphael should be the person I should be asking. So he's Polish.
Eva did a good job of pronouncing it on.
On Saturday night.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the show. Some of the stuff that Eva came out with was awful funny. Raphael, you should be coming up and helping us out pronouncing that name.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you're Polish.
So my video tomorrow is going to be kind of interesting.
In what way?
Well, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I can, I'll put out the same teaser that I put in my community tab earlier today. One of the computers that I picked up was either in a fire or started a fire.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting is right.
The smell of burnt semiconductor. Is that specific smell always? If you find like busted up electronics, there's always that weird type of smell. Or when, like me, you used to work with electronics and you rigged something up the wrong way and it went poof.
Yeah, and you get that
weird smell
of the solder melting or whatever it was.
I don't know. I have a pot that has like bits of solder that has a similar type of smell to it. I'm just collecting all random bits that have a lot of solder on them, and I'm gonna see if I can actually recover the tin at some point. I have more of this stuff in the garage, and I have some circuit boards that have quite some thick layers of tin on them. I'm gonna try to use a heat gun. That's your favorite, I know, and get the tin off.
Yeah, I'll be soon getting the heat gun out again. I have a lot of boards to depopulate on these mobile phones and a lot of boards to depopulate from computers. So that's what I kind of do over the winter, so that I have them ready to go during the summer again for the gold recovery. So I'll be getting the heat gun out. I know Raphael loves it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Parknest knows the smell as well. The distinctive smell of electronics. Yeah. Burnt.
Hello, Tin Man Scrapper.
Tin Man, welcome in, Tin Man.
Hey, Tin Man.
Good to see you. But poor old Raphael can't come up tonight. His PC is giving him jib. It's causing him problems. Wildo, PC is overloads and already says no to me a few times. CPU is 100%, memory 72%. So did you download something new that's interfering with it? I wonder when it's gone to that. Or you want to stay off them sites you're looking at, Raphael? It could be bad for you. But yeah, so the weather doesn't help in getting scrap at the moment as well. Like, and the pandemic on and the lockdowns, it's very hard to get new stuff to be scrapping out. That's the problem. Do you find that Shark, when you're out now, is there less stuff being left out, or is it still the same for you?
So it had started to slow down a bit, but last week it picked up again. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe that things were going to slow down as we went into the holiday period, and people started, nesting a little bit while they were buying prizes and presents and stuff like that. And then there would be a big push again after New Year's when all the gifts were handed out and people didn't need their old toys anymore. But last week was a pretty good week. So I don't know. We'll see.
Not too bad. But yeah, it's I know on the e-waste side of it anyway, it's quieting down an awful lot. Like there was a guy that I was meant to go and collect a couple of pallets of, well, a pallet at least of computers off him, and he was going to ring me, and I think the lockdown came, so I didn't hear anything since about it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that the yard that I buy the computers from, I call them every Monday, and every Tuesday they've got a pallet waiting for me. So they're still getting plenty of people coming in and selling their old computers to them.
Pedro was saying there, the brown boards are the ones giving that smell. Yeah, the old TVs, when the old TV used to blow, you get that. You knew the television was gone. The television wouldn't come on, and you could smell that smell coming out the back of the TV, and you knew that was the end of the television. There was no more TV.
Well, certain items like LED, because those are directional sensitive, or what you call it. If you connect them the wrong way around, and then you give them a bit more power than they actually need, like 12 volts instead of 3, they tend to still give light, but for a very, very, very short period of time, and make a loud noise. And then the smell that comes from those, that's that weird semiconductor smell also. Also works with like diodes or capacitors. Electrolytic capacitors, those are actually nasty, and they can actually, when they explode, spray all kinds of crap all over the place.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want that. So you don't. You definitely don't want that.
Now, if you want a really nasty smell, go back into the workspace after you've had the lithium battery locker catch fire and the fire suppression system activate, and the fire department show up. Oh my God, that's just the worst smell in the world.
Where did that happen?
A place that I worked at.
Oh, I was going to say, were you up in Boardsort when their ones went on fire?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that happened as well. Yeah.
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 He was saying about it.
I kept telling him, look, it's when you have this many lithium batteries, it's not a question of if, it's only a question of when. And 2 weeks later, we had the fire.
Yeah, no, they that's why I at the moment I store all my batteries outside, and they're in a steel container, and if they do go on fire outside, there's nothing around them, so that's where they are at the moment. Sorry, I'm just checking something else out there. I was just seeing who was live. There's actually no one live that we can go and raid in a few minutes. There's no one live on my side. So what I'm going to do tonight instead is I'm going to put a link to someone's video in there who was on earlier on the panel. I said I'd put a link in before when the show was finishing up, so we can go and check out his latest video. So we'll wait a few more minutes, and I'll put the link in. Then I'll stick to my 2 hours. The most fun. Yeah, no, my what I was looking at today was I was watching a lot of videos on getting the silver out of the liquids. Right? I have a lot of it to get out of it, so I'm going to have to learn how to get the silver out, because the silver is very hard to get back out. But
I'm collecting quite a lot of silver these. Contact. I want to know if that's actually still viable. Is there a video of someone getting silver out of these or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, this is not. I don't have a lot in here yet. There's like this much in here, but I have. No, it's not over here. I have one of those yogurt buckets like this, which is almost completely full of them. So I do have quite a few by now, and I have the small orange ones. I have light blue. I have green. I have yellowish. Even a couple of red ones. So I would like to know how to do that. Do I grind them up? What do I do with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, the silver. I think Rafaela's the man for the silver because he's done a few silver bars, so he's the man to talk to about the silver because he seems to be able to get the silver out. He does a lot of silver bars and stuff like that. So you need too much cleaner. Blah, blah, blah. What's he writing here?
Soon.
It isn't so hard though. You need to be much cleaner and more precise with silver comparing to gold. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's why I want to learn that properly, how to get the silver back out. Because I'd say at the moment I have over the last couple of years, because I hold on to the liquids, I'd say I have about 20 or 30 liters of acids stored away that there's silver in. I need to get back out, so I'm going to have to learn how to get that out. You know.
I thought you said you didn't have any acids.
Oh no, sorry, I don't have any acid whatsoever. Disclaimer. I am not holding on to any acid. You know.
Jason.
Ali, thanks for being here. Great to have you here. Cheers for that. So, guys, it's 10 o'clock my time, which is 5 o'clock, I think, in Florida.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so
I'm going to 11 o'clock over here. Yeah,
and 11 o'clock there. So I'm going to finish up the show, and we're not going to raid anyone tonight because I had a quick look and there was no one live on my side, so I'm not going to raid anyone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Hazy Day's video that he put up there about an hour ago. So this is the link to Hazy Day's video. So if you all want to go over and watch it, it's only about 7 minutes long. So if we all go over, watch it, leave a like and leave a comment on it. And so there we go. There's the link. So go over, guys, check it out. I'm going to just do the quick finish up. So I'm going to say to Ralph, any video coming out this week, Ralph?
This week, no. Well, maybe I could do maybe a mail call if I get a sticker from a certain person. Oh.
It'll be a long time waiting for that.
Yeah, don't hold your breath, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tim, you've nothing coming out this week?
No, I'll maybe try and get a video up if I can, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So, Shark, I presume you have your Tuesday and Friday videos?
Affirmative.
So we can look forward to them. Are both of them going to be street scraps?
No, tomorrow is we're talking about a computer that was either in a fire or started a fire.
Okay.
And then Friday will be a street scrap.
Perfect. And I hope to have a video up on Thursday again. So that's kind of it. So I'm just going to say thanks for being on the panel, guys. Everyone else that was up there, Hazy, Johnny 5, Estonian Scrapper, thanks for being there. And thanks to Ralph, Tim, and Shark for coming up on the panel tonight. And hopefully I'll see you all again live next Monday night. So yep. I'll put that link back in there again for Hazy's video. So pop over, have a look at Hazy's video and check out some of his other content, guys. And if you're not a subscriber, you might decide to stay when you see some of his good content that he has up there between music and the new videos where he's showing us the bits of Wales when he's out camping and stuff like that, bringing his kids out. So thanks, guys. And to the next one, keep safe and see you all again.
See you later.